Hey, check it out. This is where we've been waving flags in Longwood on the corner of Ronald Reagan Boulevard and 434. There's 5 of these signs up in this empty lot here. Five of them that outline the whole perimeter of this lot here. That's where I set my art up at. How many lefties had to cry and complain about us waving flags for Trump out here to the DOT before they put these signs up? They'll do anything to shut us up, won't they? Not gonna work, guys. And we can still stand on the sidewalk and wave flags. I just can't set my art up. But we're definitely gonna stand out there and wave our flags. Can't stop us. They think they shut us down over there at Ronald Reagan and 434, but
they'll never shut
we got
down
a million spots we can go hang out at.
They'll never shut down our freedom of speech or right to assemble.
That's right. The lefties, they're freaking out, trying to shut us all up, shut us down, try to prevent Trump from winning. That's the funny thing, is you can't stop us and you can't stop Trump. You better get used to the fact that 4 more years is coming. How are you weirdo libs gonna act when Trump wins again?
Like, oh man.
Hey! He's got me cut out. Yeah, man, I gave that to him a while back because he goes out and waves flag for Trump.
Trump 2020. Don't forget to
That's
vote.
right.
Take the day off.
Hey, how far did you drive?
Hour and a half.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
I haven't seen you guys in a while. I missed you.
What's your page again?
Trucks for Trump.
Trucks for Trump. Hey, I keep hearing that Kim Jong-un died, or is gonna die, had heart surgery or something. I'm sure North Korea doesn't have the best healthcare system. And that moron went and had heart surgery in his own country. That was dumb. We got the senile old Joe painting with us today. That's the Democrats' best candidate right there. That is hysterical. Oh my God. What are they trying to do? Just hand the win to Trump or what? Trump for king, baby. We're Siamese twins. I love this hat. Nancy Pelosi. America last. Illegals first. Triggered! Yeah, the plastic edging was coming off of my truck one day, and I noticed underneath it there were these square holes. So I ripped all of the edging off my truck, and that's what holds my flags up. Whatever works, right? So the oil market tanked. They can't give oil away. It's in the negative.
We'll have to give me some barrels and put them in my garage.
Did you see AOC was celebrating?
Yeah, celebrating the loss of all the jobs, the American jobs.
Yeah, that's a sign that your whole economy is about to crash, and AOC was celebrating it.
Yeah.
What a moron.
At least Trump's stockpiling even more of it, filling everything to the brim.
Unbelievable. Who would vote for that pig? She is such an idiot. I guess she's celebrating all the jobs that are lost. Seems like a weird thing to celebrate, don't it? Hey, people that got the Trump derangement syndrome so bad they'll vote for Dementia Joe. That guy don't even know what day it is, and they would vote for him. You know what I mean? Vote. If Biden wins, we're all gonna suffer. The economy's gonna tank. Nobody will have a job. It'll be horrible. Vote for Biden and you're wishing misery upon everybody. Let's be fair though. Biden can't win. That'll be the easiest political victory in history. Trump against Biden. Hey, I can't wait until the debates. That's gonna be some serious comedy there. Now that's a flag. Hey, did you guys catch Chris Cuomo coming out of quarantine. They made a big deal about it on CNN, man. Cuomo made a dramatic entry out of his basement on CNN coming out of quarantine. What a joke. That guy's already been busted, leaving his house with his family and some other people. That guy hasn't been stuck in his basement. Anybody that believes that, little tiny brain. Reopen America. Come on, man. We flattened the curve. That was the goal. Now what? Lefties want to stay home until the virus is completely gone or they have a cure. You know what? By that time, we'll all be dead. The UN has projected that 250 million people are going to starve to death now because the whole world economy came to a screeching halt. You know what I mean? Americans think they have it bad. We're living in the greatest, most prosperous country on the planet. We got it made here. If you're having some rough times, it's nothing like some of these other countries. People are actually going to starve to death. Yeah, Republicans, conservatives, they want to get back to work, feed their families. The lefties, man, they're complaining, saying that we shouldn't open the economy yet. I think they like sitting at home, catching that little paycheck the government's giving them. It's not enough to live on. You know, it's almost not enough to do anything with, but I guess they're content with it. That's socialism right there. Apparently they like it. The cure is worse than the disease. Even if we kickstart the world economy right now, how long is it going to take before it's functioning properly again? Man, I got flag envy. That flag, dude.
Why do the Democrats have a pea brain? What the hell is wrong with you? Losers, all of you.
Barry triggers the weirdos with the megaphone. It's our secret weapon.
Why are you so silent?
Yeah.
Come on. You're the ones who follow them, you losers.
Never argue with a man with a megaphone.
Come on. Can anybody tell me why the Democrats vote for losers? They vote for people that hate America. So you know what that tells me? They hate America.
Yeah, that virus tanked our economy, but Trump will bring it back.
Yeah,
If anybody can do it, Trump can do it.
the timing of it was. Yeah, if anybody can do it, Trump can.
Yeah.
He did it. He's already done it.
He's already done it once. Yeah, he already took a tanked economy
Yep.
and brought it back to life.
Yep.
I'm talking about Obama's economy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. That the 8 years of Obama administration was the worst 8 years of economic times I've ever witnessed.
Yeah.
I'm one of those guys that dropped out of the workforce. I was self-employed. You know, I couldn't get unemployment or anything like that. Rocky Trump. Everybody loves Rocky Trump. De Blasio. Did you hear what he did? They were concerned about prisoners getting coronavirus, so they let a whole bunch of them out. And what happened? A whole bunch of them committed crimes and got rearrested. What a moron!
What a moron, man.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, New York, come on, man. That's your mayor. What kind of idiots live in New York that vote that guy in? You can't fix stupid. You can't fix stupid. That guy has to be the worst mayor in history. I mean, what did you think prisoners were going to do? That's what prisoners do. They commit crime. Idiot. Ha! You triggered, weirdo!
Shit, they're all out. Loser! I missed this corner.
Yeah. This corner that we're on, this is the corner that we get the most flack on. So that's usually why we come here once a week, but we haven't been coming here because of the quarantine.
So they really...
He's wearing a mask, he's triggered! Ha ha! Loser!
Like I said,
You can always tell a Democrat because they're wearing a mask in their car by themselves. What are they afraid of? They're going to give themselves coronavirus?
Yes, 'cause
Morons.
They know their air is full of poison.
Plus, they got the windows up. If you don't want to catch germs, you roll the windows down. You don't roll the windows up.
I can't believe
Idiots.
like them either.
Triggered! We're in the business of triggering weirdos. Business is good. Yeah, so in the middle of this pandemic here, Trump's halted all immigration. And the Democrats lose their minds. I guess they're basically saying that during a pandemic, they'd have open borders. If you think a Democrat would have done a better job than Trump, then tiny brain syndrome you got.
Just remember.
I think these Democrats are losing their minds. I think they're acting like this because they know they're gonna lose. They know they can't win. They can't win, and they're throwing a big baby fit. Hey, did you hear about that, de Blasio?
What about
De Blasio has had a number where you could text pictures to people that were not social distancing. And he put it out, yeah.
Friends out.
Yeah, everybody kept sending like pictures of their ass, and he was getting all these dick pics. And,
He shut it down after a couple of days.
he shut it down.
Yeah, I heard about that. Good.
That's hilarious.
Turn your neighbors in. Let's be Nazi Germany and turn our neighbors in.
Exactly. That's good. Nazi stuff right there. Turn in your neighbors. That's what Hitler did. That's what Saddam Hussein did.
And they're talking about wanting us to have vaccine cards. Where's your papers at?
Yeah, that ain't happening. You are not gonna force me to take a vaccine. No way, man. And I'm not carrying around a vaccine card, and I'm not getting a computer chip. You can kiss my ass. That's for Democrats. That's for sheep, not me. Poor Democrats. They're relying on that guy, Joe Biden. Senile Joe. Quid pro quo Joe. Pedophile Joe.
Not gonna have Michelle Obama as a vice.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I don't think it matters who he picks.
Well,
Doesn't matter. Can you imagine a guy running for president has to get somebody to be his VP to get people excited about him?
yeah. Well,
He can't do it on his own.
he's not going to do it on his own, and he's not going to be president. If he is, it won't be for very long. But that
no.
ain't going to happen.
No, Joe needs to just be in a home.
That's
You know what I mean?
funny memes. Yeah, just put him in a home and decorate it like the White House, and he'll never know.
Yeah, he'll never know. Hey, Bernie bros. 2 genders, that's it. Sorry. Trump's got another 4 years coming. Not sorry. Yeah, before Biden does an interview on the news, they prep him, they coach him. The anchors ask him softball questions, and he still fails. He still looks like a moron. Oh, I can't wait for Trump to get his hands on that dude. Yeah, that guy. That guy's triggered. Triggered right there.
Corn Pop was a bad dude, and he ran a bunch of bad boys.
I'm not sedentary. I get up and no, let him go. And you want to check my shape on? Let's do push-ups together here, man. Let's run. Let's do whatever you want to do. Let's take the pizza.
You ever been to a caucus? No, you haven't. You're a lying dog-faced pony soldier. You said you were. Make sure the television, make sure you have the record player on at night, the phone. And so he was up on the board, wouldn't listen to me. I said, hey, Esther, you, off the board, or I'll come up and drag you off. We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids. I'm beginning to see why your wife left you. and he cut off a 6-foot length of chain. He folded up, he said, you walk out with that chain. And you walk to the car and say, you may cut me, man, but I'm going to wrap this chain around your head. If you agree with me, go to Joe 30330 and help me in this fight. Thank you very much.
Oh, Sleepy Joe. Well, he's running tomorrow. No, but could you imagine if I said just a small fraction of the mistakes he makes, which are unbelievable, every speech? I actually said the other night, I was watching him when he said about half the population wiped out with guns. I said, that's a horrible thing. That's the end of his evening. That's the end of his political career. And then after the debate, they're reviewing him. They said, Joe Biden had a great night last night.